for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James, though.
Driving is Lillard, but his shot won't fall.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
And look out.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Portland's got it.
I got so far.
Working it outside. The drive, right to the basket. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lonzo Ball, defended by Lillard. Kuzma to Ball. For three. Can't connect. McCollum with the basketball. Down two. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know just like I know you're not getting back on D.
Throws it down.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back. Everybody communicated. Everybody pointed. It was just better offense than there was defense.
Ball with the basketball. They lead it. 4-point game. Gortat to Ball. Over to the right side. Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Damian Lillard trying to cash in on a three-point play. Career 88% from the line. LBJ has it. To Gortat. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Lillard to Cantor. And his Cantor above the rim.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. LeBron into the front court. Up by 3. To Ball. Oh, Lonzo Ball. Missed his first. That one goes.
These breakdowns happen because a team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Shot from the lane won't go. From the painted area, won't go down. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line.
Coming right back to you.
Long heave from three-quarters court. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Lakers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Jay, how does Portland bounce back from the disappointment, losing in 4 to and a putback slam?
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws. It's Portland ball.
Hey, match up, match up, match up.
Lillard. To Ball. Yes, Marcin Gortat. 3 for 3 in this first half.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big-time play.
Damian Lillard has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. Oops, he missed the first one. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Ball with it up top. The lead stands at 9. To Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope. Good offense beating good defense. Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the basket.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Damian Lillard, a couple of free throws on the way. Shooting 66% in this contest. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. LBJ.
Defense.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Lillard passed it off. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I'm a little bit disappointed in the celebration right there, Ed. I mean, live your best life. I want to see a little bit more passion on the next play.
To Kyle Kuzma. Whoa, what a finish. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Well, you can't do that.
A simple touch foul.
Knocks down the first. And he makes them both.
Keep working him out, boy. You can't guard him.
It's James controlling the offense. To Gortat. Yes, Marcin Gortat. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Dave rises, knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Across the timeline comes James. The advantage is 13 points. Lonzo Ball hits the tough shot. The defender played it well. Lonzo strikes.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
That boy's living his best life.
LBJ with it. LeBron James. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
That's me.
Deep three at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our
The Lakers certainly didn't have a problem.
Player of the half.
LeBron James did a great job of reading the defense
and exploiting the opportunities where he can make the most damage. He's definitely feeling it.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
To McCollum. D's got it. Damian Lillard. He is 3 for 7.
And a lot of folks last year, including myself, were surprised that Dame was named first-team All-NBA ahead of Russell Westbrook. Look, I love Dame's game, but come on, man. Russ averaged a triple-double for the second season in a row. Stop it.
I got him. I got ball. I got ball. I got him. I got him. Let's go.
Driving right to the basket. Marcin Gortat.
Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. McCollum. Damian Lillard. Shot by Lillard, no good. To Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Looking good. 4 for 5.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Gortat to James. The pass set it all up.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball 101. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
I got ball. This is all me.
Lakers come up with it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Ball. And he knocks it down. Jay, nice look right there.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Curling inside. D's got it. Damian Lillard. 4 out of 10.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
LeBron into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Not done yet. To Caldwell Pope. Kyle Kuzma. Smothering D.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
And that'll be out of bounds. Last touch by a Blazer. Lonzo Ball sizing up the all-star Lillard. To Gortat. Stuffs it down with authority.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. To James. And the finish at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Portland has the ball.
Here we go. My ball. My ball.
Scores from the post. LeBron James matched up with Evan Turner. That misses with a second to go. Third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way with the Lakers in command. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting five has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
And the defender over pursues, and he's called for it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Short jumper stays out. Gortat to James. Here's a chance from long range. That's how you defend. Lillard. Jumper's good.
Oh, he buckled his knees so bad, it didn't matter if he scored or not. That's a win for the internet.
Ball to Gortat. James to Caldwell Pope. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. McCollum into the front court. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. Count the basket at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
C.J. McCollum. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Lillard. Hauled in by James.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
To Lillard. Gets it in the right corner. C.J. McCollum. That's off the side of the rim, short. Drives, but shot won't go down. Trying to cash in. Shot by Turner won't go. Gets a look. Can't hit. Wide open look won't go. That misses with 2 seconds to go. The Lakers get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
The Lakers were simply amazing in
Player of the game.
the chosen one. Is the choice for what you're seeing here, and that's unselfish play. Tight passes, great timing, and an impressive basketball IQ. He earned more respect than what I already have for him. And that does it for our post-game wrap-up. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. Thanks for joining us.
Kenny, the long hair and all talk tough like a bottle top. Push the top off, head it, turn quick just to get it off. No deal, shawty, you just a knock off. Shake it, no Coca-Cola, I'm me. Own money and I buy my own. My wrist and your hand gon' freeze. Footy on his hands and knees. Who you frontin' on? Come on, girl. I know you a rookie. You got some followers. So what? Want you a cookie? I got promoters throwing shows so they can say that they book me. When I walk up in the mall, they be turning and looking. No race, I win easy cause the pace I be pushing. In the store, I'm like, they like Rico with you. I'm better than all the rest. Not a drill, ho, it's not a test. You need to roll out cause you acting too hesitant. I bet you can't count all the money that I just spent. Singing to the fans like they Jasmine Sullivan. Too big, I just popped my rubber band. What? On my, what? It don't matter cause I'm steady counting up. What? On my, what? It don't matter cause I'm steady counting.
I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play. Get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch blades, now they switching up. Made. I been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut for fade. Blue face, money stacking tall, it's like 6'8". New wave, star shining all in your face. It took me a minute, now I'm in the game. Wait a minute, I been like it's minute paid. Hate, I begin to it, getting paid. Get away. Gotta meditate, get the guap, I'm praying and never stop. Wrists on froze, diamonds on me, do the milli rock. This yo, me when I hit the spot. Big bank rolls, used to post about a chicken spot. Had a chance, but you missed it. I can never fold, say you real, but you really not. Moving like a get you bending. Post like O'Neal, you ain't sending. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play. Get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight. Switch lanes, now they switching up. Made. I been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, she get straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get paid. I'm in BK10 up the freeway. I just made a highlight, need a replay. I begin to it every night. What's the delay? Remember I was down, tables turned like a DJ. Shorty, you should leave your man, he a cheapskate. I can make a lot of bands on a weekday. She know that I'm the man, ain't no debate. I used to like it's eBay. I'ma do the dash like a relay. Money, I just put the cash on the 3-way. Yeah. Going past through the speed rate.
The Lakers begin the game with the basketball. Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Jay, the Lakers, not just a great franchise, but they are a brand. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
LeBron James, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Jackson to Griffin. Driving right to the basket. Marcin Gortat with the block.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
He throws it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
I'm hearing some boos from the crowd. They know, just like I know, you're not getting back on D.
Pistons ball here. Jackson. Reggie Jackson. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
LeBron into the front court. They lead it. 4-point game. Pass stolen by Detroit. To Jackson. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Ball with it up top. Just under a minute to play here in a swift-moving opening quarter. Jackson with it. Just under a minute to go in a low-scoring first quarter of play. Here's a chance from long range, and it's Caldwell Pope with the rebound. Ball with the basketball. Leads 4. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
No good, and no foul. To James. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Beyond the arc for 3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose a dagger with the 3.
Yes, Marcin Gortat. 3 for 4. Good start. Long key from three-quarters court. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Lakers have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Jackson with it. Right now, down 7. Has a chance, and he buries it.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Kuzma to Caldwell Pope. Trying to cash in. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. He's 2 for 2 now.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
And the finish, slam dunk. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Caldwell Pope doesn't have the touch. No good.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to...
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Jackson with it. Down 11. To Griffin. Jackson. LeBron James. Huge block.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Caldwell Pope to James. Has a look. LeBron James. Can't ask for much more. He's perfect. 5 for 5 from the field.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Ball to Caldwell Pope. Kuzma to Ball. And the basket good at the rim.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Whistle stops play, and we'll get a timeout here for Detroit as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Reggie Jackson, 4 out of 10.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
To Caldwell Pope. Going to launch beyond the arc. Rebound taken down by the Pistons. It goes down.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Nothing going here on that drive. James. No good. That's great defense. Jackson with it. Trailing by 11. Has a chance. Reggie Jackson, not that time. Deep three at the buzzer. First half in the books. So far, it's been all Lakers.
Back to Ed.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway.
Here we go. I got him.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
James to Caldwell Pope. Fires the three. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2. LeBron James with the rock. And the nice finish at the rim.
I remember my high school coach said 1 man can't beat 5. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Jackson with it. The deficit now up to 12. Marcin Gortat sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
It was right there. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
And stuffs it home.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
And he throws it down. Nuclear from Blake Griffin. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Nothing's going to stop him in pursuit of the basketball. Young. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Free throws coming up.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
Reggie Jackson at the line for 2 shots. A career 85% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. To James. Great feed. Sets it up. Yes, Marcin Gortat. Looking good. 4 for 5.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
The possession in favor of Detroit. Lakers have it. The monster stuff.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Shot from the lane won't go. To James. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says 1 man can't beat 5, but we're watching 1 man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Lonzo Ball with a piece. And the 2. The finish at the rim for Drummond. Deep 3 at the buzzer. third quarter comes to an end. The fourth quarter on the way with the... It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet, but with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Reggie Jackson rocks the rim. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Reggie Jackson has got 2 shots coming, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Ball to Caldwell Pope. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Jackson. Fires the 3, and Reggie Jackson knocks down a wide-open look.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Nice pass to set things up. Ah, rocking the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Los Angeles, they have it. Ball to Gortat. And scores. Strong take.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Count it.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Lonzo with it. The lead is 15. And he finishes at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Jackson with it. He'll run the offense. Leaves his man in the dust and finishes at the rim. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Trying to cash in. Second effort. The follow won't go either. James into the front court. His guy's up by 15. Stuffs it down with authority.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
LeBron James pins it. The big fella, Andre Drummond. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
LBJ with it to Caldwell Pope. Cashes in for 2.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
LeBron James matched up with Young. To Caldwell Pope. Lets it fly from long range. Not that time. He misses. Lonzo Ball able to recover with the block. Has a look. Yes, Marcin Gortat. He's now 5 for 6. Late heave to beat the buzzer. The Lakers get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen Rose signing off.
Maxo, bust down, Maxo, bust down, seal up, break it down, wait, bust it down, open up, seal, look, then up, this a buzz down, got it in the old name, the buzz, we don't even here, we just buzz down, got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down, it's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown, play, but no buzz down, try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down, seal up, buzz down, buzz down, 30, 50, 100, I'm down, stay 10 toes, I'm down, 10 toes, Jenny Craig with them, diamond dance like Chris Brown, lick 'em out, water don't drown, neck whip like baptized, church, MJ with the 4-5, fade away, no buzz, what? Never like a mummy, fake to a dummy, got a lot of young dummies, go roll rap with the tummy, by the apartment, I moved the in abundance, buzz on the, I split the like circumference, then up, it's a buzz down, got it in the old name, the buzz, we don't even here, we just buzz down, got my on the roof, don't make them buzz down, it's a buzz down, run through the grass like a touchdown, play, but no buzz down, try to take my chain, I'ma buzz down, seal up, buzz down, break it down, I'm down, I keep high up, yeah.